Hey guys, just want to come on here and review the week. So, first things first, I always start with the economic calendar. I'm interested in the red and orange folders in the morning session. So, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, let's start on a weekly and daily chart. That's how I start every single week. So, let's start on that. So before this weekly candle had opened up, I was looking at previous week low, previous week high, and this sell side liquidity. And I'll go down to a daily chart. And here are those same levels. So we'll go to Monday on an hourly chart. So right away on Monday overnight, we're trading lower into these daily sell side liquidity pools, sweeping liquidity. Here's our midnight level. So before the AM session, we're going lower into a discount level. And then in London session, we start displacing higher and spooling higher. So get rid of this sell side. So we don't quite reach to that sell side. We make a 3 drives, 1, 2, 3, 3 swing lows that fail to displace lower into that sell side. And then as you can see, London session imbalance here at 330, and we just respect bullish price action into the AM session. So that brings me into how to approach the AM session on Monday with a 10 o'clock news driver. I like to wait for 9:30 and then the silver bullet. So 9:30 we didn't get a fill, but right here there's a small little imbalance right there. Go back to the hourly chart, target that, swing high. Boom, there's your 2R. That's what I took on Monday. So now I'm waiting for Wednesday New York session equities open 9:30 because of the 10 o'clock news. And when I'm only interested in pre-market when there's 8:30 news. So go to Wednesday, draw on midnight. And then same thing. I'm gonna notice what is London session doing. So we're respecting bullish internal range. And that kind of sets the stage for this sell stop raid here. Raid the sell stops here. And then we're displacing higher. But notice these are not at discount. But we get one more leg here. And then you can long here or here. Target the edge of the leg or this internal range. So that was Wednesday. Then Thursday, same thing, midnight. Nothing during pre-market. 9:30. Boom. We had this big fair value gap, so when there's a big fair value gap, you can use the OTE entry. The OTE. but I had gotten stopped out on this because I was looking for this high, something like that, and we fell short of that high. We took that high, and then we made shorts here. Along here, got stopped out, and then I went short here, and then sold short down here, which was, I think it was this low. That low, and then you split that range, you know, right here. And then Friday, which was a tricky day. So midnight, we're already in a deep discount. We trade lower. Here's this fair value gap. This is, however, is not model 2022, which I took this fair value gap, but this was my mistake because this, I didn't see this, but there's a slight small fair value gap, which is like, I can't blame myself for this, but like, since this displaced over structure and that is a swing low, that fair value gap would have been the model short, not this one. So, but by the time 9:30 comes and we're trading up towards that, we have, you know, this change in the state of delivery. And you know, down close candles are now being respected. Notice how this fair value gap is not at 50%, so that does not count. But then, you know, right here, make it long, go long, you know, target these highs. So that was Friday, a little bit tricky of a read, but you know, still had a very good green week. So now let me go into what I think about next week. So I'll be interested on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Mostly on Wednesday. We'll see what Thursday and Friday have to offer, because Wednesday or CPI likes to be the manipulation of the week. So go do a weekly chart. So at this point, I see these lows, and I'm gonna start to see that we're starting to go towards these lows. Like, it's just inevitable. We're so close to them. I mean, I really don't see a reason for the market to come up here. So we swept that high a couple weeks ago. Still inside this range. We had this liquidity pool, this internal range here, or this was a volume imbalance. So we swept that high, and then notice how all the bodies are just in this range, gravitating at 50%. So a lot of manipulation going on in here, but now the bodies are starting to turn over and, you know, head towards these sell side liquidity pools. And on a monthly chart, that is the monthly sell side, and that is previous month's low. So we'll mark that too. The daily chart. So that's what that looks like here. And you can kind of see how we are respecting this. Go to the daily, and I can fine tune this even more. And now, bearish institutional order flow. This internal being respected, this internal being respected, and so on and so forth. So, just watching shorts into the next week, and we'll see what it has to offer. But these are my levels. Good luck and good trading.